Hello and welcome to part 13 of this, what's it called? I made 13 now and I forgot what it's called. Peach Blossom Pool. And we last time finished at this stage, so we got that waterfall built right in the centre of, on the edge. Added to this exquisite piece of artwork. And today I'm going to be trying to build this next one, which we know how that one went if you saw the videos. I think it was part 10 and 11. Absolute head loss, but hopefully I will make this one a lot more comfortably. One can only hope. I'm going to just pick out all the pieces I need again. So one of them, two of them. Where are those? They're clear. Clear and double. Nope. That's one. And another one. Oops. Nope. Wrong one. That one. No. This one. Two of them. One. Two. I want 2 3x1s in the clear as well. That one. And that one. 3x1, 3x1. And then 5 L-shaped pieces in the clear as well. So 1, 2, 2. So yeah, it turns out didn't have work today. 3, 4. Boss messaged me saying that doesn't know what time if the slabs are going to be here at all today. So he said no point wasting time going to the job and getting wet and then them not turning up. So hopefully they will turn up tomorrow, or have turned up, and we can start tomorrow putting them into the back garden as long as the weather isn't too bad. Got a lot of things to tend with, or no, not tend with, but you know, contend with when you're doing jobs outside. Obviously you got the weather, you got like deliveries, whether they're going to be on time or whether you're even going to know what time they're going to be there. Can be all over the place, but I thought whilst I do have my nieces and nephews downstairs, but they're like entertaining each other, or they got my sister down there, soon to be sister-in-law, another sister-in-law, and what else? So yeah, I thought I'd spend time building some videos, or building this and making videos on it again, so I make the most of not actually being at work, as normally I'd just be lazing around, and then you get to the end of the day and you're like, I could have done something a lot more productive with my time, which is what I'm going to try and do. If say, you know, we've got a job on and we can't do it because of the weather and I'm off for the day, I'll be doing this. Also, I don't know what also I was going to continue that with, but yeah, I think that's all the pieces I need for this beginning this part, and hopefully this is going to go a lot smoother than the first waterfall. That base really didn't make sense to start with, and then it was just my bad really. So that one goes like that. Please just be easier for me, please. That one sits there, that one will sit on there. It's very fiddly, and you've got to be very delicate with this, because you knock it at all and it just goes puts it all out of line. So it is very technically, or just technical kind of. And why? upside down? No, that just felt really smooth then. Not that the bottom part is smooth, but 3 by 2. So it's this side just off the edge there. And then another one of these long ones, but it goes from that corner to the base of that one. That's good. And then a 3 by 1 sits one end from the end, and it will go right there. So that's the bottom. That's the bottom piece. And now, if I get these two T pieces, we will go so that end, this piece, right at this right hand side, I guess, to me, goes on the middle part of this 3. So it will sit right on there. Okay. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then this one sits and joins on there. Oh, you stinker. I'm pretty sure that sits. Does this sit in the end? Oh, this is not gonna do that again, is it? No, I think I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Believe it or not, I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing with this piece of Lego. That sits there. Now sit there. So now I want this long one, and that's going to sit on there. Like that. There we go. I think I'm sussing this out in terms of knowing what it wants from me, which is a step in the right direction, I suppose. Okay, so that's done. Oh, I got one of them right here. This sits on the inside of that one. Like that. And that being there, you get 3 by 2. And you stick that on there. Yes, I think I've sussed this blimmin' whole Lego thing out. I'm hoping, very much hoping that I have, because on there's a long one that goes on there. Go on. Ah, where are you going? We're okay, we're okay, we're okay, I think. I think we're good, I think we're good. I don't know why that's all looking crooked, but I'm sure it'll make itself. Yeah, that's got to sit on top of there. That's fine. This is fine. We've got this. We've got this. I believe another one of those and then a square. So one of these sits on here. It'll like join. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Just take time with it. Just take your time. What are you doing? Just join on there. Not difficult, is it? Okay. Right, we've got that. And then a square sits on there. Just like that. Okay, so I've got the first two pieces together, like the two layers. Now we've got the top layer. Come on. So we need a 3 by 2. That piece goes in the middle piece of that. So that sits on there. Come on. I'm understanding this, finally. This piece. Oh. Hold on! What? Busy minute. Think about it. That's in the video. No editing, like I said. They've just got to put up with that. Think about it. That one can sit in there. That one can sit on there. That one sits level with that one. That one sits there. And this one sits like that. Bosh. Start at the base of that waterfall. Okay, how long's gone? 2 of those. One. Sorry if that was a bit loud in your ears, if you've got headphones on or whatever. I just... My sister was just calling me from downstairs. And my dad apparently said I got to go down. But I just want to finish a bit more of this. And then I'll call it for a bit. And I'll let them know that they've made me probably deafen some of my viewers. And I'll probably have to just tell them next time that I'm actually going up to make a video. And then they can just let me be for a bit. It ain't going to be long. I'll probably just build this part and then we'll call it for this video. 2 of these. Oh yes, that one. And that one. 3 by 2. Just one of them. 4 by 2, just one of them, but in the clear. And a 4 by 2 in a blue. Alright, so on here, as we look at it, this clear white one, clear one, sits in line with the end of here. That'll go there. of that. Then on the end of that one there, it's a single blue one. And then one of these 3x2s in line with that one that goes up that way, like so. And then another single blue one goes on the end, at that end, like that. And then that's a 2, that's a 4, that's a 2. So I've got 2 here, and that goes there. And then one of these 4x1s goes down this way. And then a 2 goes here. So that's that next layer. And then this white 4x1 goes right on top of that white 4x1. Okay. And then off of that one is a 4x1 blue. Joins on the end like so. And then a 3x1 joins in front of that blue one, but that end like that. And then a 4x1 on the corner of this 4x1 goes up this way. Can't lie, this is like the best. Like, I thought earlier was good. My word, is this going a lot quicker. And finally, this piece goes in that little gap. There we are. Already started. Luckily, this one hasn't got too much white on it. That one seemed to have a lot of clear bricks. This one's just that much, and then it's turning into the blue, so you can see a lot easier whilst it's going up. And you can stick it together. I will build this last one, and then I've done this top strip here. Okay, so what do I need? I need a 1 or a 6x1 blue. It's got to be that, yeah. One of those. Then I need one 2x1 blue brick somewhere. No. There. One of those. 2 3x1 in blue. I know there's a lot of them around. They're in there. Bosh. Bosh. And then a 3x1 clear. Okay, I might go silent for a minute because I need to try and get this bit done, and then I can go and please them and go and sit downstairs, I guess, and do nothing, I suppose. But we'll see. I mean, I'll see the kids, but they're entertaining themselves, really. I've got a lot of toys down there, so I don't really know where my purpose lies while I can be doing this. Because I would be at work right now if it was, if we had slabs there anyway, so it doesn't mean, I don't know why it makes such a big difference that, you know, I'm doing this rather than working, trying to make the most of my time. I can see them. I think they're staying for dinner. I've got hours still to see them, and I'm only going to be here for like, what, 5-10 minutes, if that. So now this, is that a 3x1? Yeah, a 3x1. The end of it joins the end of that blue brick there. Wait, oh, I haven't fit that yet. Don't rush ahead. That's the top piece. I want this bottom piece. I need the 3x2. That one. This one sits directly on top of that. So it just joins all of the gaps together. And then this one sits that way. Wait, is that in line with that? No, it's in line with that. Okay. blue 3x1 that sits there on the outside, level with that. And then on the inside is a clear 3x1, but it's got not a lot of support, which is worrying. Very, very worrying. I don't like it when it does that. And then we got another 3x2 that sits in line there. And then a clear sits in there. And that's that done. Now I've got one more layer. And it's a 3x1 that sits there. Okay. So the 3x1 sits there. Then the longer one sits in line up this end, just like that. Then we got a 2x1 that sits right next to that one. I'll find something to talk about later on, or I think about stuff to talk about. Nothing really on my mind at the minute. I'm just trying to. Oh, why is that not going on there? There. Just trying to get this done before someone comes to the bottom of the stairs again and shouts. It's very disturbing. But I will be going to join them in a minute. One more piece, and this piece sits in there. Not like that, like that. Done. Alright, so that's, I'd say maybe a third, close to a halfway there. Maybe a third, yeah, of this waterfall. Which again, when this lead, or when this is on, this lead will go up over the platform I got to build for the centre. It'll go over that and it'll go through the top of this waterfall and it'll sit on there. So that one will light up, that will light up, and then this just, I think, wraps around all the trees and the buildings that are going to be built on top. But that'll have to be it for now. I will make more later on at some point. But yeah, we're getting through it a lot quicker than we were the other day, that's for sure. That's a massive bonus. It's stress-free at this point right now, so I will continue it later on. But yeah, if you like the video, could you please leave it a like, and then subscribe if you don't want to miss an upload and you want to be part of this little community we can build on here. Give me some, a comment on what things you're interested in, what you'd want me to build in future videos. I will get bigger and better, so they'll get more expensive as I go on. And yeah, we'll have a massive section of Lego builds on a shelf and scattered around my room, I suppose. And then hopefully one day I could have a whole room full and just have a decent setup of all these different Legos in a room. So just get loads of desks and everything and shelving and all sorts. Be amazing. But yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Please like and subscribe. Nice one.